Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Jason Sato makes his big league debut right after this. Adam Conley gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Standing in, Brian Ramiro. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, number 21.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 23 driven in. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in, Nick Prado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high Andre Green is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Danny Echeverria. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Echeverria is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We've set to get his day started, Christopher Bagley, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fouled off. Ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Shea Clark. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball too high. Ball 4. Digging in now for Kansas City, Elvis Villarreal. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Villarreal.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. It broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Count even now at 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Vinny Domit, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Called strike 2. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Set to get his day started, Alexi Guardado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. So far this season, Guardado is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Villarreal on third with 2 out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Royal leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Slider laid off for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Too low, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
He's set and the pitch. Leury Garcia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 2-0.
Ball in.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jason Sato. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
0-1, here it comes. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Ramiro.
Brian Ramiro.
Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Up next to the Royals, the second baseman, Tim.
In now, Tim LeCastro. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
In for strike 2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Royals, Nick Prado, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2-1 to the Royals first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Welcome in, everyone. We're in the third inning here with nobody out.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Leading off the inning, Parker Wood, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Wood on at first, nobody out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The 0-2 delivery. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Liner towards second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike. count is 1-2.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Adeiny Echeverria. First pitch coming, here it is. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. First and second now, one man out. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
The batter, number 9. Second base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy. But
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on the show right after this. So here's the Royals DH, Christopher Bagley.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Shea Clark. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball left outside.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
So now to the plate, Elvis Villarreal, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. In now, Vinny Domet 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0 home. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. 1-1 home. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
At the plate now, Alexi Guardado, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Jason Sato. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to. Royals settle for just the 1. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
I went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now back.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
From the stretch, Leury Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes.
1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1 home.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Adam Wheatley will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 33.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Brian Ramiro as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Wood is right there. 1 gone. Into the box now, Tim LeCastro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
In the air to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't get there. It's over his head. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. The throw is wild and it gets away, and he will make it up to 3rd base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around 2nd on his way to 3rd.
Into the box, Nick Prado, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on 3rd. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 2-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Fouled off. A man at third with one away. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
The third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Shea Clark. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Iglesias onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5. Striding in, Parker Wood. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Wood gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Villarreal has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Prado is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adeiny Echeverria. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Here's the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these. Now at the plate, Elvis Villarreal, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Villarreal.
Here comes the first pitch.
That ball's foul.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wood is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Ready for another chance. Vinny Domit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Welcome to those of you tuning in. We've got one away here in inning number 6.
The shortstop, Alexi.
Coming to the plate now, Alexi Guardado.
Nope.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Count 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Garcia is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next to the Royals.
Ready now, Jason Sato.
Sato.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Popped up. McCann is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the pitch. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Ramiro. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. That's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And he fouls this one off. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
Digging in, Tim LaCastro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting. The first
Digging in, Nick Prado.
Prado.
First delivery to him on the way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Number 44.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And a welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The pitch.
We got 3-2.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next to the
Into the
Tigers,
box now, Parker
center
Wood,
fielder.
already 2 for 2.
Parker.
He'll look to add on right here.
Wood.
He's set, and the pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 pitch. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
First pitch on its way. James McCann is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Two-0 pitch on the way. Line towards center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends. Into the box, Shea Clark. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's got a batting average of .444. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hard on the ground towards short, right to Iglesias. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that.
So stepping in,
Right
Elvis Villarreal.
Elvis Villarreal.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1, well below the zone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Vinny Domet. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Drives it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Alexi Guardado, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam in the left for Kansas City. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Javi Guerra is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Javi Guerra.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. 1-1 now to Iglesias. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired, and there's one away.
The designated hitter.
At the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses again. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Yeah.
2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
First offering on its way.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Jeimer Candelario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Oh, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he misses there, 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Cruz over at second. Zimmerman on at first with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LoCastro calls for it, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jason Sato. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center
Standing in, Brian Ramiro. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now to the plate, Tim LeCastro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fastball well outside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Mariano Villanueva will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Mariano Villanueva.
So striding forward now, Leury Garcia, 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Leading up.
First pitch of the at-bat.
The left fielder, Leury Garcia.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker Wood.
Stepping in now, Parker Wood. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in now, James McCann. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside, 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Outside. Two balls, no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Up next to the Tigers.
Here's Echeverria now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-1 the final tally today. The Kansas City Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Andre Green earns his first win of the season. Adam Conley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final.
Launched 3 home runs as they took down the Tigers in Detroit.